Let's go to Tom in Plymouth. Hey, Tom, what's going on, brother?
Hey, good morning, Tom and Tommy. How you been?
Morning, Tom. Man. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Good.
No complaints.
You're kicking it to fall up there? It's a beautiful time of the year up there.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful day today, 75 or so, I think. And yeah, you know.
Nice.
The last of a few nice days here, I think, coming up.
Yeah, right. We're just we finally got under 90, and hopefully this hurricane's gonna kick the red tide out of here too. We'll find out.
Yeah, I heard about all that red tide down there. That's not good.
That was a heavy scene, man. It still is, actually. Yeah. Last time it was this bad was like 12 years ago. But a storm like this has a chance of kicking it out. Let's put it that way. We'll find out.
Yeah, that's a big storm down there. Yeah, you guys better hold on. I think you're a little.
We're okay. The folks in the Panhandle are in tough shape if they didn't leave. It's going to be, those beaches up there, there's nothing to stop it. They're gorgeous beaches, and you're just coming in. That Gulf, they're talking about, if they ever get a 12-foot storm surge, it's going to be insane. I mean, 6 feet is bad enough. 12 feet is like, who knows? That'll take houses away. They'll take the first floor houses away at about a heartbeat. And if you've ever seen all the Panhandle houses, not all of them, but almost every one of them, because they've got hit so many times, they are all on stilts. You know what I mean? So they can handle 6 feet, 5 feet maybe. They can't handle 12. 12 will take them down. So what are we going to look at? We going on the gold market?
Yeah, I'm looking at an entry point for this JNUG again. I jumped out a few weeks ago, and then I said, I've just been kind of sitting on my hands. Gold hasn't really done all that much. One day it had a big pop up there last Thursday or Friday or something, and hasn't done much since,
So let's take a look at it. You get the Direction Daily Junior Gold Miners Index. This is the 3 times levered product of the Market Vector Gold Miners Index. The low out here is at 640. The high is $20. That's for the year. What I would do out here, Tom, today is that, it's coming back into the strength that was out there from the 12th of September. 665 is that low. I'd wait for a rejection of price at this particular point, even if I was day trading it. I like the idea. When I was just riding in, okay, so what happens is this. I like the idea that the market's down pretty bad the last few days, and they haven't been able to slam the gold market. That being said, just like you just said, there's nothing else happening in it either. Do you know what I mean? It's not like there's buyers in it. It's like, okay, it's just staying there dead. So it's really going to show us a sign of strength that, it wants to do something, because it's a very small market, and if buyers in general are getting out of something else and they're going to get in the gold market, we'll know very quickly, and it's not there yet. It's just not there yet, we're still bouncing along that bottom, man.
Yeah, so just hang tight, maybe.
I'd hang tight.
I guess.
I'd hang tight.
Yeah.
The dollar wants to go down, but yet we still haven't seen gold catch a bid. The GDX, they're all right now. Let me pull this GDX about there. Yeah, see, the GDX is pulling back 22 cents. You're coming into a swing low of 18.14. You've hit 18.15. And this might be a problem today because you can see it's 9.2 million coming into 42, and then that's going to set up the strength coming off the low, which is 18. Well, that's already into that bar, 18.29. So I would wait for a rejection of price out here. If you get one intraday, then yeah, you could go crazy like ASAP. But we haven't got it yet. I mean, right now, I just put a 10-minute up, and this is going to get. Let's see. Okay, so in the first 10-minute was 1.7 million shares, and we're 5 minutes into that right now, and you're at 500. This bar is going to have lighter volume. What you'd like to see is a rejection of lower price. Like if this bar could close at 18.23 on the GDX, then you could go. I would go into the JNUG, because you put the stop underneath it here. I'll pull this one. We'll pull this one up. It's probably doing the same thing. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. So you're coming into 1 million. You've done, this is good. You've only done 176,000. You know, if that can close at the higher end of the bar in another 4 minutes, then it's like, okay, you get game. You know, you wouldn't have to give it much. You could put the stop right underneath the low of $7.03 today.
Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it, stop maybe nibbling at it a little, and then see what happens.
Start nibbling. You're gonna be buying the coast of Plymouth down there.
Hey, if you get a chance to look out that TZA for me, please.
Yeah, well, the TZA is doing it. It's a confirmed ABC structure up. All the you're taking out the B point. The B point right here is $21. I mean $9.67. You're gonna need more than 21 million shares. Yeah, what I did. Okay, so if you're watching Tiger TV, folks, I went to the largest bar because the B point is 971. But 971 has 10 million shares. You want more than 21 million. When you get two bars that close, I normally go for the biggest volume for a confirmed ABC structure up. The B point is the highest point, which is 971. But for confirmed ABC up, you want 21 million versus 10, because then you're being much more conservative. But it looks to me like you're going to get it, and it's a big one, man. And what the IWM did do, and this is, we'll see how this shakes out. It broke its 200-day, and it broke it. It jumped the creek too. I mean, it just jumped right over it. We'll see how long that lasts, because if we go back the last couple years, you've only done this a few times, and it's only stayed down there a few days. Yeah. So if it's going to be a larger correction, I think the IWM is going to tell us first. Because you got to remember something. I believe it's about 68 trading days to the end of the year. These managers, it looks to me like they're getting out. They've had a good year. If you think you're going to get a large correction, they get paid on performance. It's like, oh, hold it, man. I'm up. Let me go delta neutral. Let me get something that, because if the market's going to pull back for 4 or 5 weeks, they can do some damage there, man. Cooking, brother.
All right, guys, be safe. Take care.
Have a great
Thanks,
one.
Tom.
Have a safe one.